Hey mamas, welcome to today's workout. If you're looking to boost your energy during pregnancy, feel good, and just overall work your body, get a nice sweat while keeping it low impact, today's workout is for you. We've got 10 minutes of work. We're going to be doing 45-second intervals with 15 seconds rest, but of course, change those up as you need to. All you need is some space, and we're going to begin with a march and pull down just to warm up and start to get that heart rate up. So we're just going to pull the knee up and pull the hands up and across to that opposite hip. Now, depending on the size of your bump, you might not be able to reach that hip, and that's okay. You can just take it a little bit lower. But what I want you to do is focus on that cross body movement. Exhale as you pull that knee up, use your core, and you're just taking your heel to your butt. So again, you're working at your own pace. You can move as slowly or as fast as you want to during these movements. And we're going to focus on full body movement so we get the heart rate up, again, getting us that nice energy boost that's going to fuel us for the rest of the day rather than leave you feeling depleted, because that's so important during pregnancy. We want to respect your body, your hormones, your energy levels, and get you through your day feeling good. Okay, come to the end of your mat. We're going to do a shuffle across and then a punch. So we are going to keep it low impact at first. I'll show you. We're going to step across and then punch, and then other side. We're rotating off the back foot, pivoting toward the side wall. Now you could pick up the feet a little bit and shuffle across. So we're adding a little bit more impact here, but if that doesn't feel good on your joints today, feel free to take it back to the step. Just make sure you are pivoting so we can get those hips to drive the punch and protect the knees. And then really punch from the core. So exhale, use your abs here. Whatever's left of them, they're still there. They just don't quite feel the same, right? But if you're not working on that, you know you can with my workouts. I have tons of prenatal core workouts. I'll share those at the end. Okay, we're gonna do a squat, lateral scoop. So just again, make sure you have a little bit of space. We're gonna shift right to left, side to side. Lateral movement is so important for just changing up pregnancy, the way we work out. So we're gonna squat and then scoop, one hand at a time toward the floor. Now, you can see I'm grazing the floor with my fingertips. If you cannot do that, go as low as you can, feet as wide as you can. Again, depending on the bump, you might need to accommodate, go wider with the feet. Whatever feels good here. You don't have to do the scoop either. If you find that's hurting your back or you're rounding your back to try to get down, just avoid that movement. But we're just going side to side. You can start to pick it up a little bit. This workout is more cardio than strength, so feel free to speed up as you feel good and comfortable. Nice job. Okay, now we're gonna do a step knee. So I'm gonna face the side so I can demo that for you. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start back in a lunge, step and then drive the knee, and then step back into the lunge. Step knee, back into the lunge. So just like that knee drive, we're taking the arms up and across, and then just a nice runner, sprinter arms when we hit that lunge. Now I'm going deeper in the lunge, about 90 degrees here, but you don't have to go quite as low. If you wanna just take a little step back here, you can also do that without the deep lunge here. And again, depending on that bump, you might just take it halfway to the knee. You might not pull all the way up and across to that hip. We're staying on the same side. Just a few more seconds here. Now, see which leg is forward when you step back in that lunge. We're gonna stay on that side and drive this knee up. So hands to this knee now. So it's gonna be the opposite knee, but we're working that same side, that same glute hamstring complex. Again, knee comes up, hands touch the knee. Now again, bump. If it's in the way, just take that knee up as far as you can. But I still want you to use your arms because that's gonna help drive the heart rate up. And we're leaning into this front leg, but take care that you're not leaning over. You wanna stay square to the front or to the side here. And you can see I'm sitting into my hips. This leg is bent. So it's gonna provide that stability to work the glutes We're leaning into it like we're looking over a cliff, but we're not rounding the back. We're keeping that chest up here. Couple more reps here. Nice. Okay, we're gonna do that same sequence now on the other side. So the lunge with the knee. This time we're gonna start with that opposite foot back in the lunge. So we're starting to feel that heart rate come up, that little boost of energy. So lunge, and then drive that opposite knee up now. So when we're doing this, we're working the legs, we're working the core, and then again, when we incorporate arms, legs, core, that heart rate's gonna go up, get us that nice calorie burn, that endorphin kick that we're looking for. And doing some exercises like this to get the heart rate up, it's gonna give us that nice energy boost without being too high intensity. Like you can see, I'm still talking through it. I'm breathing heavily, but not out of breath. And that's the sweet spot that we wanna hit during pregnancy. Challenging, but not depleting. All right, same leg is gonna come forward to work that glute. Let's go knee drives. And if at any point you do start to feel really out of breath or just not quite up to it anymore, slow it down, take longer breaks again. You could be further along than me, or you could be really nauseous in your first trimester. I'm kind of in that sweet spot, getting closer to the third trimester, but not quite there yet. So still enjoying that second trimester bliss. But this workout's great for all trimesters because, again, like I said, you can modify things to make it work for you. So if your bump is bigger, you can just modify the movements as I'm showing you. If you're nauseous and you're super sick in your first trimester, you can slow it down. Really, whatever you're up to. And that's what pregnancy is about. It's not that you have to avoid everything or stop doing the things you love, but it's all about figuring out how to respect your body during this really important time in your life. All right, we're gonna do a step jack. So side to side, reach toward the floor, knees out, toes out, clap the hands above. So we're just moving laterally, just like that squat with the reach down, that scoop. This time we're reaching down with both hands toward the floor, chest is up, abs on. Now, if you wanted to, you could go into that full squat. So when you're here, if you're gonna full squat, make sure you're sitting back and down into the hips. You're not rounding the back. We're sitting into the legs here to get that squat. Using those abs, brace the core as you bring the hands up. Again, adding those arms is gonna elevate that heart rate, give us that nice energy boost we're looking for. All right, we're coming to the ground now. Set up for a side plank. Elbow under shoulder 90 degrees, bend the knees. I'm gonna show you a few options here. You can reach up or place your hand on your hip. What we're gonna do is lift, keep the hips up, little pulse. So we're pushing through that bottom hip, pushing this hip up toward the ceiling. Now you wanna make sure your hip is in line with your elbow. You can also extend that top leg, top arm, pulse here. But what you wanna make sure is this bottom side of your core, your waist is really engaged. So you don't wanna be sagging through your shoulder or through your hip. You're staying really, really tight through the core, through the transverse abdominis. Those deep core muscles are engaged. And if you're looking for more on how to properly use your core, engage your core, strengthen your core during pregnancy and maintain that strength, you can check out my playlist. I have a ton of prenatal core workouts to help with that. And this is just one exercise that I would suggest you do regularly. All right, coming to the other side, same exact thing again. Breathe nice and deep. Exhale, brace that core and pulse. And if the pulse is too intense, you could just lift and then come down, rest a second, come back up, or you could just hold it here. Again, lots of options to make it successful based on where you're at. But such a great exercise because you're strengthening your core in conjunction with the surrounding muscles, the shoulders, the hips. So it's really functional strength. and you're not stressing that midline of the body, it's not going to create excessive inner abdominal pressure and cause any issues with core dysfunction if you're doing it right. 2 and 1. All right, that was it, 10 minutes. And I don't know about you, but I do feel better. And I usually do. I feel better than before I started this workout. So I hope you have that nice boost of energy to kind of carry through your day. If you're wanting to repeat that workout, you could absolutely do it again. And if you're looking for more workouts, I have playlists for each trimester of pregnancy, including the 4th trimester, postpartum, to take you through any sort of exercise you're looking for and to help you stay strong, healthy, and confident during those trimesters. So I hope you enjoy this one. If you haven't subscribed already, I would love it and appreciate it. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment below with questions, and I'll see you back here for our next workout together.